Recently on 17th March, DRDO completed a path-breaking feat of building 1,30,000 square feet of state-of-art facility, joining hands with L&T. No doubt it's creating a lot of buzz and is considered to be a revolutionary achievement in the construction industry. So the questions are, firstly, what is the purpose of the building? Is this the fastest of such construction in India? What was the type of technology that it used? Does rapid construction technique has any edge over the conventional construction techniques practically, and what does it imply for the future of construction industry? Let's find out. Release bombs and go tick tick boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Now there are several examples of such accomplishments around the globe in this regard, which seems even more startling. But for the purpose of keeping our discussion confined for the time being, we will be limiting ourselves to India only, keeping in mind that most of the revolutionary ideas which make a buzz in India, not only does they bring the competitive efficiency to the table, it does so at some serious cost-effective measures, right? So well, it is not the only rapid construction project undertaken in India. You see, whenever you Google fastest construction in India or fastest constructed building in India, the result suggests a construction project called Instacon. It claims to have been built in crazy 48 hours. Situated in Mohali, it was built way back in 2012 by Mr. Harpal Singh, Chairman and Managing Director at Synergy. Well, it had 25,000 square feet of plinth area and was made possible by 24 engineers, 4 and over 200 technicians, supervisors and laborers. Idea behind it was only the vertical construction was to be made on site. Most of the horizontal construction, which had to be prefabricated and pre-molded at some off-site locations. So how does 7-story DRDO building making so much buzz while everybody seems to have forgotten the 10-story wonder which is almost 10 years old? The answer lies in the fact that though Instacon claims to have been completed within 48 hours, it was actually the superstructure that was built within the stipulated time. That is, the part only above the soil level was constructed within that 48 hours, and it excluded all the fittings, interiors and the foundations. Moreover, in foundations, that is the structure below the ground, took 2 months together with the prefabricated molds, and the interiors, fittings and the other stuffs, other small details that had to be done took 1 month after the superstructure were completed. On the other hand, facility constructed by DRDO, all that and more, they completed 4 times the floor area and in half the time that Instacon has taken. Theoretically, it means it was 8 times more efficient. Now, let's shed some light on the DRDO project itself. This 7-story building is meant to be a flight control system or FCS for Defense Research or Development Organization or DRDO. Research and development activity for developing aviations for fighter aircrafts, FCS for Advanced and Medium Combat Aircrafts or AMCA to be taken up here. Credit for the main concept and the technical design goes to DRDO itself, whereas Larsen & Toubro or L&T engineered and executed this idea into reality. Well, IIT Madras and IIT Roorkee provided that technical support for assessment of the project. This project has used the home-bred integrated hybrid modular technology or IHMCT built on a mammoth 1,30,000 square feet of plinth area. This project involved coordination among 21 off-site locations for the purpose of integrating design, structural and architectural services, which in itself is a huge challenge. IHMCT uses advanced engineering, architectural and structural engineering technologies in order to reduce the cycle time. The columns, beams and other structural elements were hollow tubular sections made of steel plates. The slabs were concrete filled and the entire structure was partially precast, which was filled with concrete to give a monolithic property with no dry joints in between, so that there is no weakness in the structural joints. IHMCT procedure of construction has resulted in many benefits like increased productivity, optimized resource utilization, reduction in loss due to wastage. So does this rapid construction technique has any edge over the conventional construction techniques? Does this construction technology has anything in store for the future? Does this prefabricated construction technique do any good? Firstly, From the environmental point of view, because of most of the modular structures built off-site in enclosed factories, there is lesser amount of fly ash hovering around in the atmosphere, as it happens in the conventional construction practices. Secondly, there will be less spillage of wastes, lesser practice of dumping around useless stuff, hampering the nearby environment or ecosystem. The waste generated is reduced to less than 1% of the total materials used, which is like a dream in the conventional construction practices. From the aspect of financial sustainability, conventional practice of construction of such multi-storied buildings takes more than a year or two. In that time frame, even the cost of the materials used rises up by a considerable margin. The extra expenditure that is incurred due to this can be avoided with ultra-fast, rapid construction projects. Secondly, property can be monetized way sooner, providing a greater scope and time frame for cost recovery and capital gain. Thirdly, individuals and organizations have to pay back a lesser amount due to the reduced interests, which cannot pile up over time, since the payback too can be done way faster. Moreover, when the modular structures constructed over a larger scale catered to a larger mass of population shall not only change the way people think about constructing a residential or commercial structure, it shall totally revolutionize it. Automation and artificial intelligence technology shall shift the gear to another level that few can fathom now. Finally, the construction sector in India, which had been butchered during the pandemic time, are witnessing a dawn of an era of speed and automation. What do you think about this? Comment down below, press the like buttons to make the YouTube algorithms happy, share it friends, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notifications whenever some exciting video is uploaded. Exciting times ahead.